and welcome to my very first video on my YouTube channel, Darlene in the Dordogne. I've had a lot of friends suggest that I document a crazy adventure my husband and I are undertaking, and that is, we are packing up our lives in Queensland, Australia, and moving to France, more specifically, the south of France in the Dordogne. And then we're done.
And action.
So just a little bit about ourselves. We live in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. We live on the bay side, north side of Brisbane at Moreton Bay, beautiful part of the world. I've recently retired. My background was the Defence Force, Army, more specifically in uniform, and then consulting back on defence projects for probably around the last 10 years. I'm an artist as well. I'm a creative, so that's one of the big reasons why we're looking to do something different, European inspired, something that will allow us to enjoy the beauty of what's available in the rest of the world.
Yeah, no, I'm Sean. I'm the lovely Darlene's husband. Look, I've been involved at sort of executive level in companies for lots of years, and had enough of the corporate grind, and so we've decided that we're going to retire and basically pack up and move to the south of France.
We started to consider our retirement plan and therefore downsizing in late 2021. We would sell up and leave our beautiful beach house, which we bought together when we met and got engaged 10 years ago, and move to the country with lots of land and animals. It was then, unfortunately, that we found the market in the hinterland region of southeast Queensland to be too expensive, so we started looking at other options in Australia and overseas. We have always loved travelling to Europe for holidays before the pandemic hit, and both really enjoyed Portugal, Spain, Italy and France. But France is where it all clicked for us in terms of the countryside, lifestyle, the language and the stunning history. We wanted to live somewhere not too cold and where the summers reminded us of Australia, and so I started reading blogs about the beautiful Mediterranean coastal towns, the stunning Pyrenees mountains to the south of France, and then about the river systems slightly north that sweep across the Dordogne department. We found an area known as the Golden Triangle and knew to zero in there. Finally, in early 2022, with COVID restrictions ending and the world opening up again for travel, hubby and I took a long-awaited holiday and in August headed to England, France and Spain. But this was not just a holiday. We were determined to find our forever French home. We already had a short list of French properties to see, which was actually more of a long list, that we'd found advertised on websites like Greenacres and FrenchProperty.com. We selected these houses based on a list of things we wanted in a property, our must-haves, and other features that we referred to as nice-to-haves. From afar, I had already fallen in love with so many beautiful houses, but trying to arrange viewings with French real estate agents that didn't speak English was very difficult. Thankfully, Sean had managed to pick up the language quickly, and he did a lot of the hard work, planning inspections, speaking with agents, and organising appointment times, etc. In the end, with a hire car, we managed to see around 10 properties in the Dordogne department, and from this small number of viewings, we quickly learnt that what you see online and what you get in person were two very different things. I have learnt that you could never buy a house in France sight unseen. We also learnt that the countryside changes dramatically, and it was only until we visited each town or village did we really get an understanding of the landscape and surrounding features. When we travelled into the region known as Périgord Noir, 2 hours east of Bordeaux and about 1.5 hours north of Toulouse, and where the Vézère and Dordogne River merge, we instantly fell in love with the stunning countryside. It has over 1,000 chateaux, is the centre for prehistoric sites such as the Lascaux Caves, and specialises in truffles, foie gras and wine. We had a house to view here in a little village called Dordogne, and we had all our fingers and toes crossed that it would be the one. As soon as we pulled into the drive and parked within the spacious grounds, we both instantly fell in love. Well, not instantly. That came when I opened the front door of the 2-story maison.